What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Metaphor ReFantazio. Hopefully, I'm not spiking like I was at that last Doom video when I did my my ending commentary. I think my mic was just the gain got cranked down. Again, cats walking around my desk, pushing that, turning the knob and everything. So it either always ends up really high or really low. So that's my guess what happened. So I had to crank it up in Adobe, and it just kind of every times it sounded a little off. So hopefully we're a little better today. Excuse me. Yesterday on the YouTube community tab, I said I would explain where the hell I was over the weekend, and I said there's a real and a funny explanation. It's also kind of stupid. But essentially, we got hit with another winter storm. I know it really, the storm itself only lasted a really short time, but we still had ice and everything. But I think it was on Friday afternoonish. I was finishing up an errand, getting ready for everything, just in case it was really bad. Slipped on some ice, caught myself, but my glasses ended up taking a tumble, and I ended up popping one of my lenses out. So essentially, I was sitting around half blind for the weekend, waiting for everything to get fixed. So, and I was only able to get that done about Monday afternoon. So, that is where I was, and that is what happened. If you're going to ask AJ, why didn't you pop your own glasses back in? Tried, and I was afraid I was going to break something. But, yeah, it was a simple fix. I decided to wait for someplace to open, and all that. That I was able to actually get there and get it done. So, that was all. Like I said, it was a dumb reason. It just, I guess I could have sat here like with one eye closed, but God, that hurts my face. So that's all it was.
As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
She's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is! I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Sorry, I just bumped my microphone.
Enjoy yourselves.
I gotta ask you guys this. What do you guys think about this game in the long run? I keep every so often seeing YouTube shorts about this game, and I keep saying, was this game a failure or was it not? Because apparently it sold really well at the start and then sales tapered off. I mean, I don't know. Part of me wants to sit here and go, sure, but
he brought that sanctuous forward with the intent of
I'll wait until dialogue's over. I'm sorry, I'm talking over dialogue.
greet our new allies with warmth
Excuse me.
and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Really? It was that easy to make you mad, so you stop to let me just run, just run away like that? I clearly was in your peripheral vision. But as I was saying,
All right.
the whole thing about this game, I've seen people argue this game failed because apparently this game it didn't have a whole lot of post-release sales. And I sit and I scratch my head and I go, does what I say that means this game failed? maybe through traditional, I'm trying to think how to phrase this, through the sort of traditional way to look at the industry, probably. But I guess to me, I don't hate. No, not hate isn't the right word. I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I wouldn't say that this game, quote unquote, failed because of the way its sales worked. I think this game is just very niche. It's a brand new IP set with turn-based mechanics and everything. Look, I understand people would argue, okay, but what about Clair Obscur? Clair Obscur raked it in.
Oh, God.
I'll completely agree with that. But Clair Obscur was, honestly, I think an outlier for the genre.
No, we just keep up the
And I'm going to be honest here, I wouldn't say Clair Obscur is a better game than ReFantazio. I just think because ReFantazio is very heavily based off of that sort of Persona,
I've heard you're a titled noble.
Persona equation, shall we say, the formula. There we go, there's the word I was looking for. I think Clair Obscur has a lot more general, not notability, but general appeal, where this game I think has more of a, for your diehard turn-based games, for your fans of Atlas, for your fans of Persona, for your I think this game has its appeal, but it's a very more narrow appeal than something like Clair Obscur. I think that's my guess. That's what I'm saying. It's just, yes, to have lower sales, sure, but I don't think that just because it had quote-unquote lower sales than a lot of stuff means that it is a failure of a game. I think it kind of has to be looked at internally and looked at, I think that you have to take more of a nuanced look at this game, but it's my opinion. Sorry for the rambling.
Balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives.
I don't hate. I find it so hard to actually hate Luis, because you listen to stuff like this, he's not wrong with what he's saying.
I am not one to stand idly by.
It sounds like each man entitled to the sweat of their own brow. That everyone should have the chance to stand up for themselves and make their own way. There's like a lot of rugged individualism in what he's saying that I don't disagree with.
Yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
The brats nowhere to be seen.
But I'd phrase it like this. I think Luis is kind of that.
Let's go have a look around.
You can have a good thought, you can have a good belief system, but when you take it, I don't want to say to a logical conclusion, but I think when you take it to, but when you take even a good thing too far, it causes problems. I think I'll phrase it like that. Like that's my issue with sort of Luis's view on the world and whatnot. Is I think he takes it a touch too far.
Oh no, oh no.
one. What was that? Floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it. Ah! That helped a lot. Oh.
Did I forget to...
What do we do?
There we go. I think that was a situation of I forgot to press the button of... Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll continue here. Excuse me. So I love this section. This is a section that I said would be that I'll say I think is goofy, but I love the idea, especially seeing that we've been playing around with the levitating sword as the skateboard all game. So being able to use it like this, I think is perfect.
Here we go. Gangway! No. This isn't happening.
For a second there, it took me a second trying to figure out like exactly how this works.
Okay, here we go. Gangway!
Yeah, I think it's the lights that you kind of have to line up with.
Look at you! Yeah!
Look at me go! Gallica, you fly. You don't have to worry. God damn it, this is so stupid, and I love it.
All right! This is no good. Whew. And yet... Let's hurry. Okay? No good. Hmm.
Okay, that is a sick painting.
Incredible.
I need one. Okay, I gotta stand up, walk around. My shoulder. I think I slept weird on my shoulder. I gotta go stretch. Okay, well, as always, whenever I split commentary while I'm doing a video, let me apologize if things are slightly desynced, or as always, I try and get things fixed and lined up correctly, but just in case, I might react to something before it happens or whatever. If I miss something, please forgive me. But, oh my god, man. I ended up having to take a muscle relaxant or something for my shoulder. It was getting locked up to the point I couldn't move it.
But why would Luis?
I slept on it weird and
Forbidden text.
really messed it up. I ended up falling asleep. I woke up and my mom's like, here, dinner. Thank
Do you
you.
think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden
Yes,
box.
hello, Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna
Which one has the prince's curse?
help.
Forget it. We'll just take the whole box.
Oh, hey, I snuck in here. Hey, we're gonna take the whole box. Hey, I snuck in here. Just papers everywhere. We're very good at this clandestine thing.
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be?
And my mic volume, I feel, is just a touch loud.
Hey, didn't
You can never
just come
win.
Out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
Stealing, obviously.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound.
Well, I was
fine.
clearly lying.
I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Kiss her. Kiss her on the mouth. Uh-oh, Kabedon.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say,
I like what I see too. Her eyes are
away
really
from him.
cool.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name.
I was about
Gallica.
Gallica.
did you
Your
did
name
you
is
yeah,
Gallica.
so you didn't tell her what your name was before. So little cohort
So you're
works.
here for-
You can't be offended that she didn't know your name before you introduce yourself.
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is
Wait
quite
a minute.
turn up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird.
Can somebody
And when he hears
somebody
it
explain
from
something to me
me,
here? So the occupant's
finally get some
absent,
recognition around here.
but the door is locked.
Everything's falling apart.
Yeah, that's generally what you do with doors when you leave the room.
I'll take
You
care of this.
lock
Just
the
listen close.
door so nobody else can get
The box
in.
you found contains the formula
That's
to this. I knew
it's a
it.
little odd.
We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
So if you guys are watching and can't figure it out, she's on their side. They were after the same thing after the the formula for the prince. You know, seeing that she knew Gallica and everything. You know, she's part of their group.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled
I'm being
comrades.
attacked by a cat right
Let us
now.
speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament.
Oh,
for
you're
the
so
throne.
cute, Rosie.
It hardly bears saying that the
She's a little
competition
upset because I was firm with her while I was eating my dinner.
of the Sanctum Church
I was sitting here at my desk
orchestrated
eating,
to win for the
and I
throne.
told her,
For
"No,
all
Rosie, you have to get down and stop climbing on me." And I had to get firm with her. And I think she was upset. Now she wants me to know. Now she wants to know if she's okay, and I'm telling her yes.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race.
Ooh, I give a shit what. Yeah, exactly. I care. Forden sucks.
Decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest.
Whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne. What? Why? You hear
This is essentially magical dude, where's my car?
The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help. Think the rat nipped him too? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good. Hurry!
I still have a problem with that one guy's name being Glodell. If you're wondering what my problem with his name being Glodell is, well, because Glodell sounds stupid. Now I'm a little frustrated that I left this spot in where I probably had to get up to use the bathroom. Dear God, this video has been a shit show. I think rarely have I ever had to take 2 breaks. But yeah, I'm glad I decided I'm gonna cut the commentary, and then I'm gonna have to do some editing there because holy shit.
Ready?
I think I think it was about like a 3-minute just me sitting there in the pause menu. I have no idea how I missed that in editing. Like when I edited the clip, I cannot believe I missed that. And all it was probably just it was a minute of me just getting up to go use the bathroom. But I cannot believe I missed it in editing that I had that I was sitting that long on a menu.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave.
How'd you lose to... I don't even know what to insult first. His stupid hair? His funny-looking coat? I say that, but I actually like Glodell. I do. He's so extra, but I kind of like him. But he's also really dumb, so it's a weird feeling.
Time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor.
Whoa. Dude, I drug your name through the mud.
Hector, come.
It was your own stupid actions that took your name through the mud, buddy.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
Yeah, no, pretty cool, isn't it?
Animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize
Yeah,
me.
it's almost like you could do cool shit, and you were hiding it until your boss fight. Why?
How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Well,
foul
you wouldn't, but you have a cool talent. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna. Yep.
I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do?
Okay, I was
Right now, all we can
taking a sip of my drink there. He said something about fairy, and then I had to like look up, going, "Whoa, you can say that? It's 2020." Well, I guess when I recorded this, it was 2025, my dude. I'm pretty sure you can't say that. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't say that as an insult, and then it clicked on me. I'm like, oh no, he's talking to Gallica, who is an actual fairy. So I think it's okay. Ooh, and this is actually pretty cool.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace.
I think her transformation.
No pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared?
I think her transformation is a touch boring, but her archetype is actually pretty interesting. We'll see. Oh God, what? Well, pimp hand strong, I guess.
I am Glodell, and you will kneel before me as your king.
Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy.
Who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country.
Okay, Will, he is not the enemy to do the full-on, like, anime, I will protect this country, and yada. No, Glodell is not the guy we do that speech against.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
Over my dead body. I am Juana Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you. What's going on here?
couple
Let me
things.
help. Your powers have intrigued me.
That moment there really was odd. Gallico, what do you think? Like I just shoulder tackled him. I mean, it wasn't like
I thought as much.
we didn't think he was a ghost.
Surprising though.
And then just she smacked him and was surprised that I don't get why they were like, oh my gosh, I can hit him. Yeah, no shit, you can hit him. He's just standing there,
Now that I've
menacingly.
times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguish.
Okay, to the woman who did all of these like archetype awakening scenes, massive credit to her. She has a presence to her voice that I really like.
Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
I love what they did with the hair, how they made it look like two harps. Two harps, but also kind of like two butterfly wings.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
And we have access now to the dancer. At least I believe it's the dancer. So the dancer has we'll get into it, but a really interesting mechanic about masks.
How? How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer.
Well, I mean,
Never underestimate a singer.
well, why? It's not about underestimating you. It was about clearly you were hiding other abilities, and he's an idiot if he didn't notice that.
Bean is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn.
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Meow, 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 meow.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure though if this mask power works well for this archetype.
Do you know about this power? Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
With it being the singer, I feel like her archetype's kind of like ability or whatever should be based around. Oh, it's not the singer, it's the dancer. Yeah, again, but why is it the dancer? It should be the singer. It should be focused around song and everything. And then we have the whole thing with masks and special experiments. Did I say experiment? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly now that I'm... whatever. Sorry. I'll get outside of my own brain here. But yeah, the whole thing with the masks is interesting, and we'll get into it more, I think, as we experiment more with the archetype. But the whole point of the archetype is, you know, that they can kind of do a whole bunch of different things as you find more and more of these masks. I feel like she should have been the singer, and it should have been, instead of like forging masks, you write songs, and then those songs allow her to then perform different forms of magic. I think that makes more sense for that so-called for that kind of class. But again, it also makes no sense. And like her character as is a singer. She shouldn't be a dancer archetype. You know, if anything, this whole mask thing should have belonged to the faker archetype that is from a completely different character. Granted, that character, maybe that would just be something that's a little too different for something who's just a side character. But yeah, I don't know. I just giving her the dancer is an odd decision in my opinion. Also, Gladell, if you didn't want your dog to, you know, be injured or anything like that, maybe you shouldn't have brought him into battle. You know, it's like, how dare you kill my dog? Well, you kind of brought him to fight me, so... Nah.
Your rightful king.
Breathe. Still here?
Die!
Masked dancer! Gale! Sorry, my mistake.
I won't hold back. Ice.
Oh, that hurt. Help me.
No. Why would I help you?
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out. But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Juna, we already have a lot to explain.
Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future.
Apparently not.
I can't. I can't breathe.
Although I guess this does technically give us less to explain. We can kind of pass it off on this is a lot of his work, especially seeing that the king's magic killed him.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
And it helps that they saw it too.
Dead? You lot kill him.
No!
Well, I guess they didn't see it. I thought they saw the chains or whatever.
And then
But
the king's magic did all that to him.
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to
I love the guy. He's like, are you fucking with me? Really? That's why you took off? That's ridiculous.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right
You know,
awful evening.
if you look at the
You were supposed to
if you look at the box art
that's a lot of
for this
ground
game,
covered, isn't it?
you notice that
One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio.
you notice that Gladel is actually, I'm not gonna say he's prominent, but like you can clearly see him in the box art. I figured that he would end up like switching sides and becoming a party member.
Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst.
It's odd.
Well. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here. Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Well, at least that's a look that's not because he suspects us. It's he's mad at us for our, I'll say, cavorting with Lady Juna.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been
I prefer Fox in a hen house. I think it works better for his
The
character.
only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
You know, Juna, you'd think you'd be a little bit better of a liar. You've been undercover with this group for this long, and then every time he asks a question, you get breathy and, I don't know. Come on.
I'll step in.
Be better at lying.
From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
I like her. I do.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect.
I love her, like, idle animations are just like her striking poses.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Louise. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly
I really think that they should have spent a little bit of the beginning to explain the different races and cultures within this world. Because right there she said, "Oh, it's hard for a Nydia girl to step out and blah blah blah." But, okay, but why? What is the culture of the Nydia? Like what? Like why is it difficult for them? You know, what is Ujif culture like? What is this culture like? That culture like? I just really think that they should have done a better job at the very beginning of the game to kind of just set the stage, shall we say?
Journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's
kind of give us this idea of what all these different races are like in this world. And I know so many people say, "Oh, well, you think they should have just from the very beginning gone in and just done like a huge exposition dump?" Yes.
Anyway,
for RPGs that are set in fantasy worlds, I think you almost have to.
Right.
Or maybe it's a me thing.
Hopefully we can
but I like knowing how the world is I like to know the state of the world, all the the players and everything. I like knowing the stuff ahead of time, or as it's going to be brought up, have it explained a little bit before that. Just something.
Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved.
I hope that makes some semblance of sense.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent, one of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
There's just something about him turning around with all those little laser looking things pointing at you. I feel like I'd turn around and my brain would get fried by electricity.
You actually did it. We're at the royal capital. Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look. Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand.
The price of fame.
I love the way she says that.
That you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed,
I love it. Is that uncommon? You're a world-class healer, but act like a simple street doctor?
I'd have expected.
Yes, Gallica. That is odd.
She turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk. And I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
All right, guys.
What do you make of all
I'm going to close here. Thanks for watching. Backup channel in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, guys. I'm out.
Trust her?
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.